Hello everyone, Dimitri from Gracious Interest here with another video, with another question I will be answering. Now, this question is, why do people think Bitcoin is not recoverable? Well, the simple answer is, it cannot be recovered if you've lost it in a scam or have been duped out of your Bitcoin. It's simple as that. Now, why is this the case? Well, quite simply, Bitcoin makes use of a public ledger, which implies that each and every transaction being made with Bitcoin is being communicated towards all nodes, all miners on the network. Each of these miners have their ledger of the Bitcoin chain. So the second you make a transaction, well, that transaction is being sent towards everyone who's working on the Bitcoin blockchain and naturally registers it and says, okay, transaction has taken place. It happens, I'm not going to say instantaneously, but it will take several seconds to several minutes before it is being accepted as a transaction. Now, as you can see here, the public ledger and all its transactions are being made on the blockchain are verified for validity. It's what miners do. Once a transaction has been made and validated, you cannot overturn the transaction of your Bitcoin again. It is the anti of double spending. This is why Bitcoin has been especially developed with its hashing algorithms to prevent double spending. So if you make a transaction with your Bitcoin, it cannot be recovered by simple reason that the transaction has been uh, yeah has been validated. My apologies, I lost the word there. Now, you can say that this is also the case with the classic bank. Now, my apologies. I'm going to say, it's a little addendum here. It is also the case with a classic banking system. Transactions can't be nulled. Tout court. Now, if you want to recover your money from a wrong transaction, you can still pass by the bank and put into process, an administrative process in order to recover your money if you made a mistake. Now, that administrative process is nothing more than saying, well, I want you to authorize to take my wrongly spent money from the wrong account and bring it back to mine. As soon as you have it, you can respend that money to the right one, but the transaction remains validated. Now, this is only possible, and this is perhaps the only advantage a classic banking system has, is that the authority can say, well, okay, mistakes are possible, we're going to null it, you get your money back, we will undo the transaction by making another transaction and giving you the money back, but generally there's a little fee attached to it, so it's not 100% correct, I'm going to say. Now, when it concerns cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, this is impossible. Why? There's no central authority. It's decentralized authority. There are a number of miners and nodes who validated the transaction. You cannot null the transaction. If you've lost your Bitcoin in a scam or through theft, your Bitcoin is not recoverable unless you start knocking on the scammers or thieves' doors and say, hey, you stole my Bitcoin, and they are willing to give it back to you. As you know, with the slight sense of sarcasm in my voice, that's almost impossible to happen. What will happen is, well, you've lost your Bitcoin. So if there are firms claiming, yeah, well, we can recover your Bitcoin, don't do it. It's a scam, 100% sure. There will be agents and people saying, yeah, but I worked with them, patati, patata. They're lying. Most of the time, those are the scammers themselves using troll accounts. So yeah. If this response was a bit too long for you, well, there's a too long didn't read. If you get scammed and want your Bitcoin back, you'll have to rely on the goodwill of the scammers if they get caught. In all other cases, impossible to be recovered. This was Dimitri from Gracious Interest. I hope you guys like this video and hope to see you next time. Bye!